Welcome to another edition of Sports and Songs Podcast. This is Dan's midweek special edition. Today's August 4th, 2021. This is the Crow River Valley League Region 7C Baseball Tournament Preview. Hello, my name's Dan. Today's broadcast is going to be going over a little preview of the 2021 Region 7C Tournament. This is essentially the Crow River Valley top 8 teams called Region 7C. Last week was the best of 3 series to eliminate the bottom 6 teams, and here's the way it looks. Following the season, the records on the left were the win-loss record in league play. Crow River Valley League only. There was the records, there was the seedings for the tournament. Laconia won their division, Plato won their division. They were both assured first round byes. Now if you look to the right, the teams that will be advancing are in the yellow. Those teams advancing are in the yellow. The rest of the season is done. They can pack it up and get ready for 2022. So for these 8 teams left, they are going to be in this bracket. Double elimination. Top 4 teams go to the state. Bottom 4 teams go home. Essentially, you lose 2, you're done. If you win 2, you're done. Young America has won the last 2 back-to-back Region 7C tournaments as the actual champions. But remember, this region, 4 teams go to state. So the winner here, the champion, will go to state. Second team, runner-up, will go to state. And those actually losing a second game will still actually go to state. Here's the schedule of games. Things kick off Thursday, 1 game. Friday, 1 game. Saturday, the 2 remaining first round games. Plato is the host this year. Plato does not have lights. They will only be hosting the day games. So they've offloaded their Thursday and Friday night games off to Hamburg, who has lights. So therefore, Waconia, number 1 seed, will take on Hamburg, the 8 seed. Hamburg will be the visiting team, but ultimately playing at home. That game's Thursday at 7:30. Friday night, also at Hamburg, Carver takes on Young America, a 4 against a 5 seed. Loser drops to the losers bracket, winner advances. Saturday in Plato, early game, 10 a.m., Watertown and Cologne. And the 12:30 p.m. immediately after that game is Plato versus Brownton. Plato, the home team, playing at home. These will be interesting. Now keep in mind, of the 8 remaining teams and the seeds, here is the regular season on the left, their win-loss record. In the playoffs, this means that best of 3 series to eliminate those bottom 6 teams. Here's their win-loss record in that, keeping in mind the number 1 and 2 seeds did not play as they had byes. Brownton, the only team there, going 3 games, they won 2 and lost 1. So if you look at the combined records, win-loss records, in league play versus league opponents, we can see the new win-loss record. This isn't official, this is just an interesting way to look at it because Waconia stays 19-0. But Plato as the number 2 seed is really ultimately 13-6. When you rank the winning percentages in league play, Watertown is actually second. Carver and Young America are tied for third. So if you look at that ranking on the far right, you can see the win-loss percentage. Carver and Young America have the 3rd best win-loss percentage in the league, and they're ranked 4th and 5th. There's 2 things that jump out. Plato, even though they won their division, only has a 68% winning percentage playing league opponents. And the interesting thing here is Watertown, although they're seeded third, has the second best winning percentage in league play in the entire conference. Look for them to do well. Now, historically, there are upsets in this round. Historically, there are upsets. Here's our picks for sports and songs. Mine are on the left here. Andy submitted his. They are on the right. We both have Laconia winning that first game over Hamburg. Shouldn't be a shocker. But keep in mind, Hamburg's playing at home. The third and fourth picks we both have right. Sorry, not right, but consistent. Watertown beating Cologne and Plato beating Brownton. Remember, Plato's playing at home and should be heavily favored. Now, myself, I've got Carver beating Young America in that first round, and I've got more to go on that here in a minute. Andy's got Young America beating Carver. Now, keep in mind, Young America has won back-to-back Region 7C titles. That doesn't mean they can't go on to win it again through the losers bracket. Now, we turned in our picks here. That's the only one we had a disagreement on for that first round game. Now, farther on, I actually have Young America coming back to go to state, but not winning the region. But I do have Carver beating them in the very first round. Those are our predictions. Now, with these 8 teams that are left, let's just show you how good they are. Here's Class C, the entire state of Minnesota. Laconia is the #1 team overall. They are expected to win this region, or at least go to state. They only need to win 2 games here, and they'll be on their way to state. They went last year. They could win the whole thing, but it will be tough. No one else in the top 10 here among Crow River teams. But also receiving votes. Look at this. Plato receiving votes. Young America Cardinals receiving some votes. And Carver Black Sox receiving some votes. And these are votes for top 10 in the state of Minnesota. So right there we got 4 teams of the 8 remaining that are actually listed in the top teams in the state. This is a loaded bracket. I have no problem seeing Brownton win a game or 2. I have no problem seeing Cologne win a game or 2. Hamburg could even win a game. But the first 2 losers are automatically done. Keep in mind, last year in the 2020 Region 7C tournament, Winstead was rated #2, ranked 2, had the first round bye through the best of 3 series, immediately lost their first 2 games coming into region and getting eliminated the opening weekend. So things can happen, things will happen. Those Thursday and Friday night games will be good. Saturday morning and the 12:30 game should also be good. Keep in mind though, right away on Saturday, there's a 3 o'clock game. Sunday, there's a 10 a.m. consolation elimination game, 12:30 game, and then a 3 o'clock game. And that concludes that first weekend. So right now, we'll be down to 6 teams after this weekend is over. And only 2 will be eliminated the following weekend as they play games once again, 1 on Thursday, 1 on Friday, the rest on Saturday and Sunday for the Region 7C tournament. Here's the schedule, here's the dates, here's the times, here's the seedings. These should be some good ball games. Once again, remember to follow us. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, our blog, and on YouTube. We do midweek shows, and Andy and I also do our weekly Sunday show on Anchor. We'll try to be at some of these games ourselves. Follow us on Twitter as well. As these opening round games, we'll try to get to a couple in person. Once again, this is August 4th, 2021. It's the Crow River Valley League Region 7C Baseball Tournament Preview Show. My name is Dan. Thanks for listening.